They thought they were alone, but a secret camera captured everything going on in the elevator. Just like any other place on the planet, the sheriff's office is responsible for his designated area and keeping the people there safe. That doesn't mean that cops are incredibly uptight and firm on a regular basis. They're allowed to indulge in a relaxing day every now and then. Here at the El Paso Police Department, the longest-serving officer was George Davis. The time had come for Davis to finally retire. Davis's hard work had made him one of the most valued members at the sheriff's office. Many of his colleagues even looked up to him as a role model. Davis was known to be extremely professional when required and highly knowledgeable as well. This was the reputation he earned from his peers. At the time when Davis was retiring, there were some issues going on with the elevators at the sheriff's office. The technicians subsequently placed a surveillance camera in one of the elevators to see what was going on. But no one would have possibly guessed that the camera would pick up this footage. The camera was already on, and Davis walked into that same elevator. But he was completely unaware that the camera was filming everything. He did a quick check of his phone and then put it into his pocket. All of this was very normal, and nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary. Suddenly, out of nowhere, music began playing inside the elevator. The song was a 2015 hit that had everyone hooked at the time, Watch Me Whip and Nay Nay. It was about to reach a whole new level of strange inside the elevator. As the song went on, Davis couldn't resist and gave in. He began busting some serious and extraordinary moves. It was even more surprising that he seemed to know each and every word of the song. He sang along with each word and spectacularly performed the hook step of the song. As Davis was getting his groove on, another police officer entered the same elevator. For a moment, Deputy Jones looked at her colleague awkwardly and nervously. But Davis's enthusiasm was a little too contagious. It took a few minutes, but Jones soon joined Davis in dancing. With Davis, they shimmied around the elevator. They even went on to perform another signature move in the song like it was a part of their regular routine. Sadly, the little dance party abruptly ended when their boss, Chief Deputy Williams, entered the elevator. Officers Davis and Jones immediately stood with their backs against the wall as nothing had happened. Davis even gave Williams a salute as he was his senior. The moment Williams left the elevator, the dancing was back on. As Davis and Jones continued their dance party, another officer joined them. She joined in without any hesitation. They even synchronized their moves to stay in flow with the steps of the song. There was enough space for a fourth person to join their dance party. That's when Sheriff Smith made his way into the elevator. For a moment, the other three cops stopped since it was their boss present. But, the sheriff immediately put on some groovy moves of his own, and then the other three danced along again. It was nearly a 2.5-minute clip of the cops all dancing, which ended with them jigging together. After watching this, it was only fair that many more get to see something as delightful as this. The video soon went up on El Paso's social media page. They also considered this to be the perfect tribute to Davis's dedication to public service. But, no one expected this to go viral. After it was posted in 2016, there were approximately 7 million views. It received a lot of praise, and people were glad to see a more human side to law enforcement. Viewers have written that they just cannot stop watching the video. It was certainly light-hearted, funny, and a mental break from all the stress. It was also nice to see officers having a little bit of fun, given how stressful their jobs can be. The media relations officer for the El Paso Police Department wanted to do something different to give Davis a well-deserved retirement. However, they didn't expect to receive the response they did since it was a law enforcement agency. But, the video did have the intended effect, which was heartwarming. The aim was to show that despite having such a demanding job, they are, after all, still human. It was also to show that officers can have fun too. Deputy Davis seemed to be in on this joke the whole time. He has undoubtedly had a stellar career and is one of the nicest and most hilarious deputies the department has ever had. Soon after the video went viral, Davis retired, and it's safe to say that the El Paso department will miss him greatly.